but that daylight savings really threw me off. So I think we're going to try to do more lives during the day. I'm also trying to prevent burnout right now. And lately I've been like really tired very early. So I did say I wanted to catch people on different time zones. So as of now, this is what we will do. I did get like a little bit of a intuitive ping to start like doing more sign videos, like individual signs. But when it comes to like the setup, I just don't know yet. I'm not really big on, what do they call that? It's basically like a layout when people like set up their tarot cards. There's a word people use for it, but I can't remember. But for this video, we're just doing love readings, all signs. If you happen to catch this live, you're welcome to donate a $3.33. I always say 333, but just to clarify. For a more deeper mini read, personal read, if you want that answered during the live. Otherwise, depending like what time zone you're in, you might either still be at work, or you're just getting off work, or this might be bedtime for you. Those are the three areas that usually come up when people find me. But we are still in Pisces season. Happy birthday, Pisces. It was just my friend's birthday. I owe them like a snack and kayak session for sure. They ended up like, no, I did most of the cooking. They ended up cooking for me for my birthday. I mean, technically it wasn't for my birthday, but it was like a couple days beforehand, and we just like said that's what it was. But plans that we ended up putting off. My son, my youngest son, is a Pisces, and his birthday was just March 2nd. So very close to mine. I'm on the cusp of Aquarius and Pisces. So sometimes like Pisces readings do resonate with me. I don't know. A lot of people don't believe in cuspers. I do. I also attract a lot of cuspers. I think that's weird. It's kind of a trip. But since it's Pisces season, we'll start with Pisces. If you guys haven't caught the full moon / eclipse, which is, it's the 14th, I believe. You should probably be feeling it, but I posted a video not that long ago for each sign. So there's probably a message in there for you. I also put up a little special on Instagram. If you're on Instagram, go find me there, where I'm doing eclipse readings only for like my Insta followers for $33.33. And that energy kind of plays out for about a good 6 months, at the least. Just FYI. What's going on for Pisces and love? I'm really curious on like what kind of people I'm going to attract. Like, are they more, you like to see the cards, or do you prefer the one-on-one talking? Everyone's different, you know? I like both. Like when it comes to me and like readers that I follow, I like both. It just kind of depends. And some people like have just like a more soothing voice. 444. That's how long we've been on. Show me Pisces love life as I ramble. That's how you know I'm tired. I actually talk more when I'm tired. 10 of Cups. Six of Cups in reverse. Ace of Cups. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, interesting. Well, Pisces, I don't really feel like this is a love reading, although it could be. I feel like there's like more so like unconditional love. This is giving me like past life energy. Oh, there's a card that's upside down. Two of Wands. You might work with this person. If you don't work with this person, they feel like family. That's why I say past life. There might be, I don't want to say issues, because that's not really the word that I'm feeling. It's not issues. But basically, if this pertains to like a child, there might be a child involved with this person, outside this person in some way. I don't know. I don't know. To me, this feels like really karmic. And I feel like people don't really understand that word. I feel like I've been wanting to like make a whole separate video on like what does karma and karmic mean, and it's not necessarily a bad thing. It just means it's something that needs to be worked out. So this could be like a past life karmic thing, like returning, entering your life that is supposed to be worked on. In what way? Because it could be romantic, but it doesn't have to be. This feels like, and it kind of like goes with the current astrology with Pluto and Aquarius. Like a lot of people are going to be grouped. It's going to be very like friend groups, community, communal living, tiny homes, you know, those kind of things. Because I do get like a real estate here, and I don't know why. I don't know why. I always wonder if I'm like biased because that's what I do. For my background, it's like real estate, housing, property management. But I do get this card a lot in my own personal readings when it comes to real estate. So, I mean, it doesn't always have to be. A lot of readers say it's like between two choices, a crossroads, before the planning stage. It's more of like the choosing stage, but not quite taking action card. Brandon Bailey, hey. How's your pet? Hope your pet's doing good. Yeah, it just feels more like unconditional love, something to do with children, a karmic situation that needs to be worked out. This could also have to do with like extended family, and just like who you surround yourself with that feels healing, who's going to cut to the truth and the bullshit and still be willing to invest. Like I'm getting like a lot of friend investment energy here. Neutering Friday, congratulations. That took a bit, didn't it? So like I said, not a yes or a no, but I'm glad it's getting done. I know like those things are really annoying when you have a pet. My dog's not neutered. I'm still like thinking like, should I? Because originally I got her with the idea to like breed her. I was only going to do like 1 to 2 times. I just feel like everyone deserves like a puppy like Aurora because she's like a really good dog. She has like great, is mannerisms really the word? Because she kind of does have mannerisms. She can be very feminine. But also, I don't know, she's just so well behaved. I keep losing the word. Is it Mercury retrograde, you guys? I think it is. Or at the least, the pre-shadow. I know there's like a bunch of retrogrades. There's Mars. I think we just got done with Mars. But Mars also entered... No, Mercury entered Aries. And then Venus retrograde. And then, what else? The eclipse, the full moon. Thank you, Brandon. Yeah, Venus. That's a big one. Love and relationships ultimately affected, regardless who you are, if you're in a relationship or not. It has a lot to do with self-worth, self-esteem, how we love ourselves, how we love other people. Those are things that our people are going to be consciously or unconsciously looking at. Like if you're not awake right now, I would say that you're going to be finding yourself in a loop, some kind of review or reconciliation of some kind with your past or a past pattern that you haven't broken yet. And that's the kind of the whole point of retrogrades. Like I know there's like I always come across like these funny memes of like people that don't believe in astrology, and then I just want to say, like, do you believe in math? Do you believe in history? Because we wouldn't have had math without astrology. And if you could understand the verbiage behind it, it's similar to like when you take a class for anything. Like first you learn the vocabulary. And that's kind of like my job, and like why I came onto YouTube was kind of to teach people the basics of like what these things mean and like how they can utilize it for their life and benefit from it, because a lot of people are like there's no benefits to astrology. Yeah, it like changed my life drastically. Like I mean, I was always like, oh cool, horoscopes, but not to anywhere of this extent. Right? Hear me out. All right, we're going to stick to water signs for now. Let's do Scorpio. You like my rambles and how I don't know how to transition? You're just going to get really random things from me. Scorpio, what's going on in your love life? I pulled out some of my old decks. You got Strength and Ace of Cups. That's great, Scorpio, actually. The Tower, the Temperance, Page of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, 7 of Wands. Woo, King of Pentacles, the Tower. Scorpio, this is great. This is also like the same as Pisces. Very similar to Pisces, you guys. Also, unconditional love. Also might have to do with a child, like a nephew and niece, your son, your daughter, extended family. That seems to be pretty important right now. There's like a memory coming up of, what is this? There's some kind of memory that you had when it came to a reunion or something with your friend group that's going to put you in a really good position of like really owning who you are. And being in the King of Pentacles energy is a great spot. That means you can take care of you, you can take care of everyone around you. If you own a business or you're thinking about business, that would benefit you as well. And then there's like this weird message of like not necessarily adding anything to your plate, but readjusting. Readjusting something. So it's like you might be taking out something and replacing. I don't want to say like this is a person. I feel like this is more about priorities. There's someone that loves you that wants to show you how much they care. And this might be surprising to you. It looks like a good surprise. It looks very good. All right, Cancer. Brandon, what time is it where you are? Show me, Cancer. What's going on for your love life? Strength again. Queen of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Really? You're dealing with a Scorpio? King of Wands. Queen of Wands. The Lovers. The Fool. The Knight of Swords. Well, that's interesting. Cancer. If there's like a love, romance, work situation, I'd be careful about that. I do see heavy attraction here. I think there's a conversation coming up about a possible new beginning, but this person definitely has a choice between two. So if you're involved in any way, I would say there's definitely an external party involved. And as I said that, the Three of Cups, the Ace of Cups, there is love here. Oh, there's more than a third party. There's a fourth and a fifth party. Too many cooks in the kitchen, Cancer. What's that about? Um, what? So every queen except the Queen of Swords and the Empress is not in the spread. And that's weird to me. That tells me that whatever love situation you're in is not growing. The Ace of Cups here kind of came out with the King of Wands. And this has something to do with like more so pursuing what you love and your passions, and then love will follow type of scenario. And also children again, children being important. You're the third sign so far that got that. All the water signs. I mean, it makes sense, right? Love relationships that involves your children. It's just a different kind of love. I don't know. Someone would have to walk away for it to work out. And it's definitely more than one person. Like, say you're not interacting with someone, but they're like still in your energy. You still entertain the thoughts of them, the idea of what could have been, blah, blah, blah. You're still technically like investing energy into it, and it can definitely manifest. So unless like, that's why I always say be very intentional with your thoughts in your mind, because that's where it starts before the action. So I mean, if you're really trying to close a chapter or close the door on a person, that's something you might want to think about. As I'm probably going to upload About Your Ex shorts pretty soon. How long has it been? About a month since I uploaded those. 4:47. Oh, you're only like 2 to 3 hours ahead of me. It's 1:50 right now here in the afternoon. Let's do earth signs. Show me Virgo. Since we're going to have a Virgo eclipse, full moon. Show me Virgo. What's going on for their love life? Seven of Pentacles. That's the theme of the day. Five of Pentacles. Three of Wands. Six of Pentacles, but it came out in the reverse. Knight of Pentacles. There's so much Pentacles. This is a love reading. Hi, Go Price Investmentos. Am I reading that right? Wheel of Fortune. Virgos, there's like no cups. It's all like pentacle energy. What is this? You might just be about your bag right now, to be honest. You might be regaining your confidence at this time and putting yourself in like groups or events or like competitive nature type of scenarios. I don't know. You're on like a spiritual quest, though. You're on a little quest. Ooh, and it's leading you to the Empress. I was like, where's like the love? Here's the love. Okay, a couple messages. You might be putting a little bit more love into mom. If it's not mom, it's the home. Also, if you don't even have a person in your life and you're just kind of focused on the bag, I see an opportunity coming up where it's like a destined connection that you end up running into. because of you chasing the bag and just like investing so much into yourself that you get the Empress. Like it naturally attracts a person. So far, the best reading. Virgo, that's great. This looks great. You're just kind of doing your own thing, and eventually you'll meet this person. And it might be work related, but it doesn't have to be. But there's just so many pentacles here. Are you from? She's from the land of Oz. Thank you. Yeah. Well, I'm from Washington State. Yep. Who is that, Virgo? Let's move on to Capricorn. Show me Capricorn. What's going on for their love life? You're from Brazil? Ooh. Six of Cups, Knight of Cups. Could we trade places? That sounds nice. Seven of Cups. Ace of Swords in reverse. The Emperor. Eight of Cups. Six of Wands. What the heck? Tell me more. Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Weird. That is a weird combination of cards, you guys. Well, this is what Spirit wants. I'm just the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. There's something in your past, like childhood related, that needs healing. And it has something to do with the way that you express emotions. Capricorn. Got Knight of Cups, Ace of Swords in reverse, and Five of Swords. So the way that you communicate emotions and feelings, it might be a little premature. Something that you might want to work on, figure out where it's coming from, maybe do some shadow work at this time. Because like how it comes off to other people, and like I said, don't shoot the messenger, it doesn't bring clarity. And it kind of feels like a power play. Like they're in the Five of Swords, you see how basically everybody is losing in this picture, but this person with this prideful stance and egoic stance, like can't see that, you know, one, he lost two, but he's like, whatever, I'm all good because I have three. And then these people are like upset, and they were probably all friends at one point. You know, imagine like the Three of Cups turning into the Five of Swords. That's the kind of energy. It can be manipulation. And, you know, that's a topic, a hard topic people don't want to talk about, is how often people do manipulate for love, for connection, for intimacy, for the sake of being in a relationship, whatever. And they don't realize that they're doing it. They don't. There could be like a little bit of limerence with a past person that has not had closure, or that you have feelings for, or vice versa. And unfortunately, it's like you want to walk away thinking that it's the other person kind of problem, but this has more so to do with you. So this is like a vibrational match and something that you manifested. There also could be like fears and like trauma bond things going on with you and another connection. And yet, I feel like if you were in a household that didn't give you a whole lot of attention, you might be a little confused on, you know, attention from someone that loves you and then like external validation. I don't know, whoever this person is, I feel like they make you really happy and you have fun with them and you could be friends with them and have good times with them. It looks like a wish fulfillment. It's just like the communication part that really sucks. That's what's going on. Okay, sorry if that got a little long. We did Virgo, Capricorn, let's do Taurus. See, this is why I go on during the day, because I actually get more people that are actually able to join. So thank you to everyone that got a chance to find me. And also, please like, share, and subscribe if you like how I read. I feel like my readings are pretty random. I don't feel like I fit other readers on YouTube. It's not that I think that I'm like something special or like whatever. I don't. I just show up as your authentic self and see what energy attracts. I kind of low-key want to do like more INFJ support videos and like just do readings for Aquarius, Gemini, and Virgo, because those are my top 3. And then eventually like do all the signs. You know, slow growth. If you're new here, I started on YouTube with just shorts. So the beginning of this year is when I finally started doing live streams. And the regular videos, I've just been uploading like about me videos so you can get to know me as a reader. So if you're curious, go check that out. I have a lot of stories. Like, I'm not done yet. Like, I think there are only like a few, but I have so much more to share with you guys. There's so many topics, especially like these days. And your girl's got lots of opinions. I've just been like a little... not concerned isn't the word, but like taken back on like how much I want to share my opinions with, you know, broadcasting it. I've had like a couple people like ask me to like do a podcast with them or join whatever they're doing, and I don't know. I don't know. It would, you know, do you like free flow it? Because I like to ramble. And usually podcasts are good for rambling. Or do you like have somewhat of a script, I guess you could say. All I know is I hope there's an editor so that like if I don't know, say something, I mean, I'm pretty controversial, but those are the topics people love, right? Right. Installed a what? Saturday? What is that, Brandon? What sign are we on? Hold on. We started water signs, earth signs. Did we do Taurus? No, Capricorn got the weird long message. Oh, that. Brandon. That's not appropriate. I mean, I guess we could, I don't know. Good for you. That sounds nice. Show me Taurus for love. The Hierophant. Okay. Page of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, the Four of Swords, the Page of Cups, Three of Wands in reverse, Ten of Wands. Well, interesting energy. If you've been thinking about someone, they could also be thinking of you. You could be having dreams of this person. You guys could be like spiritually connected on like the 5D plane, but not the 3D. But I don't know. It kind of feels like a break. Three of Wands in reverse shows me that there's no future plans. And yet you're thinking about your connection with them in a possible higher level commitment, partnership type of situation. There's a conversation coming up and a possible apology, maybe. And a possibility for a new start. It could go either way. Could definitely go either way. Huh. That was a short message for Taurus. Yeah. I feel like I don't really want to go beyond the Two of Swords because then that's like a stalemate type of vibe. Let's do Aries. Moving on to fire signs. Show me Aries. What's going on for love? Five of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, the Star, the Knight of Wands, the Queen of Wands. Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck. What is going on? This is like a repeating theme for people. Where is Neptune right now? We're not in Neptune and Pisces anymore, are we? Darn, I'm gonna have to look. There's just like a lot of water energy. We're also in Pisces season and Neptune is their ruling planet. I usually don't do well unless like I'm doing something creative hands-on, like making something with my hands, or if like I'm touching grass. Like I have to be very grounded when it comes to water energy. And then move to the Ten of Cups. Aries, there's a possibility of reuniting with someone. But yet the Ace of Wands is in reverse, so I'm not completely sure. I think the biggest blockage that I'm seeing when it comes to whoever you're connecting to, it could be another fire sign. It could also be an Aquarius or a Scorpio, but doesn't have to be. I have mostly fire, Scorpio, Aquarius. Fire? Did I say fire? I think external influences as well as abandonment issues, you might want to look at that. That's what's blocking this from it being in the upright. You feel like family to this person and vice versa. Like the connection is definitely mutual. What the heck? There's the Hierophant. Yeah, the feelings and the connection is mutual. And yet, there's all this passion and these cups and pentacles, and yet there's no talking. Why is no one talking? Two of Swords. There's like not an even amount of reciprocal energy. It could be due to finances, resource, distance being an issue, or just you guys just being like really exhausted. And I see messages coming up. I don't know. This cycle needs to close out. If you guys can successfully do that, there is like a pretty good fun start to this, and this might involve travel. I don't know. I don't think you're seeing this coming because most of the cards were like a blah experience. Like, I don't know. I see love here and I see friendship. And yet, I don't know. I'm getting like this energy of feeling drawn to someone, not really sure why, because there always seems to be like something going on. And yet there's this like energy of like a family bond that like is impossible to kind of ignore. I don't know. I just work here. Water energy makes me sleepy. Yeah, I've been sleeping so much lately. Like, I consider it a great thing. It's been great. I love my naps as often as I can get them. But the other one I had yesterday, I didn't mean to, and it felt weird. And then it gave me like really weird sleep. Hence why I'm here early, because I didn't want to do it later and then just get too tired. Show me Leo. What's going on for Leo? Leo and love. The Emperor, the Empress, the Six of Pentacles. Interesting. The Three of Cups. Interesting. Not what I expected. Knight of Swords. Leo, you could be like in a really great mother energy. Okay, weird message. You might also have issues with the mother. I don't know what message or who that's for. What? I really don't know what they're saying sometimes. Hmm. This feels like more like friendship and like household stuff. So I don't know if you like have roommates because I feel like a wife and a husband energy. So I don't know if like if you are in a connection, it looks really good. I think you might be focusing on like your friend circles and like your household type of needs. Okay, I was like, I'm not really getting too much out of that. There might be opportunities for travel. If you're with the person or not with the person, it could just be with friends. I also see a child here. If it's not a child, it also could be a pet. And trying to ration out your time between all these important people in your life. That's kind of what I'm seeing for Leo. On a side message, there's something about being more independent in your own energy outside of your family. Like, say, like you have parents that always give unsolicited advice or get into your business or whatever. Then I think there's going to be something changing about that. Tasty fish. Find Jesus, find God, stop being a witch. Well, you're obviously new here. But, yeah, it's not that I haven't found Jesus. I actually grew up very religious. I don't know, some people think that he doesn't exist, but I think of Jesus as like Christ consciousness who's in all of us. I do believe he walked the earth and had those kind of stories. And I don't know why it's so hard for people to believe that. And if you're someone that is a believer in Jesus, why is it hard for you to believe that other people also embody that and that pieces of him don't walk the earth and are able to, be able to tell the future and prophecies and also gain, a following, I guess you could say. I mean, honestly, if we were to look at it from that lens, Jesus be happening all the time. To be honest, like all the time. It depends what like lens you're looking at it from, what kind of perspective. This is why I find shadow work to be really important. Like people just be saying things and they really don't know where it comes from. And it's all like someone told them. So I said my piece and now I've reported the message. But I don't know, witchcraft is like pretty old and there's like different, it's not levels, but like there's different spheres. I would say I'm pretty new to a lot of it. Like I've been a reader for 5 years, but considering that I grew up pretty sheltered and religious and I have a whole about me video on the regular videos about that, I would say I'm still learning. Like there's so much more to go. So much. And I enjoy it because I'm naturally curious about other cultures and religions. Like it doesn't bother me. I like the diversity. So end rant, we removed that person. They don't need to come back. Let's finish this up. Sagittarius. And I think we still have to do air signs. Shoot. Show me Sagittarius for love. I still think we're making great time. The Queen of Cups. The Seven of Pentacles. The Ace of Cups. Great. Four of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. Sagittarius. I love this so much. So to me, this whole spread screams to me investment into self. Holding back, paying attention to how you feel about your emotions. If you've had like a significant pattern come up recently, I think you're taking good care of it and yourself. You're actually going through like an intense transformation when it comes to your friend group and also business, money, and career. So if you're looking into invest more into your business and yourself, because I feel like it's more than one area. Like it's not just health, it's also priorities. I'm also getting like calendaring, like organizing, getting things set up, getting your ducks in a row type of thing. Like it looks very good. Just keep in mind of like, I'm getting like sometimes you think the process should be faster, but when you get the death card ever, and I also talk about this in another About Me video, like if you're not getting the death card at least once in your life, you're not doing life right, because it's a card of transformation, death, rebirth, renewal. And think of it this way, like our cells regenerate every 7 years. So we don't even have like the same skin that we did technically 7 years ago. Cell-wise. And so you should be like, there should be like some kind of purge that happens with the death card. Brandon, this is the Gummy Bear Tarot. This is my travel tarot deck. I love it. It's very cute. Yeah, Sagittarius, I feel like this has more to do with you, your business, also friends, money type of thing. On a side message, if like say you have children or you have like a kid around you, say it's like a family member or something, that seems to be pretty important here as well. You could be like say you have a special bond with this child. It could have came from like a past life. And there's something about like mentoring their emotions. I don't know why they wanted to word it like that. Mentoring your emotions, their emotions. I don't know, it has something to do with like being creative and expressive. But you're an important part of this person's journey. That's sweet. I like that. That was an original message for Sagittarius. Who is next? Let's do Aquarius. Show me Aquarius. What's going on for your love life? Show me Aquarius. What's going on for love? Eight of Cups. Shocking. Knight of Cups. Knight of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. The Moon. The Ace of Pentacles. Okay. What? Okay, Aquarius. There's someone that you walked away from, or they walked away from you, or, you know, it could have been both ways, but there's a lot of like mirroring going on in this connection. And it could have something to do with how you express the way that you feel. Feelings have definitely developed between you and this person. There might be like, well, two different messages. One, there's like a memory coming up of an experience that you had with this person. And there's loyalty here as well. Like, I don't really feel like this person is going anywhere. I just feel like it's moving extremely slow, bro. I feel like this person is kind of working on themselves and trying to achieve some kind of like success, recognition, something like that. And there might actually be like an event coming up where you run into this person, but it's like synchronistic. Yeah, super synchronistic. And like destined and fated type of, whoa, the cards just get more intense. Yeah, there's a very long storyline between you and this person. Like it's definitely not like a black and white situation. There's definitely a lot of gray zones with whatever's going on here. But I do see healing. So say if there's always been like a third party influence in the connection, and what I mean by third party is, I mean, it could have been other people getting in the way of you guys being together, but it could also be like external things, like say distance, say car issues, say health issues, say work. It could be literally anything third party, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that's getting healed. There's a little bit of like tension, but I feel like the tension is what brings the healing. So maybe that's why it's moving slow, is because there's so much tension and it feels very uncomfortable, but it turns out to be good. It turns out to be good. I mean, that's a lot of cards just to say that, to be honest. Whatever. Aquarius, that was your message. Hi, Sparrow. Show me Gemini. Show me Gemini. Brandon, aren't you a Gemini? Gemini for love. The Fool. Four of Pentacles. The High Priestess. Temperance. The Wheel of Fortune. The Two of Cups. The Two of Wands. I don't know. Oh, Brandon, he is a Gemini. Okay, random, different storylines. I have a Gemini that walked away from a connection, or they walked away from you, or maybe it was mutual. I'm not sure, but I feel like one of you is looking at each other online, like social media profile. The Two of Wands can be that, like a newsletter type of vibe. Could be a fellow air sign, but doesn't have to be. There could have been blocked communication, having your walls up with this person, wanting a new start with this person, feeling like you should. But an apology kind of needs to be made, and I don't know who it's from. This person could also like have issues with priorities when it comes to, if it's not a child, then it's a sibling. So I don't know if like there's a sibling that's heavily dependent on them. I don't know. I see a possibility of a conversation coming up, but I don't know if you're gonna love it. There is a bond. I'm not sure if I see growth in the relationship. Oh, you're a Capricorn, Sparrow? I get along well with earth signs. I have an earth sign moon. And so like practical things and like organization, lists, responsibility, duties. That's a very Virgo thing. Duties. chores, routines. Those are things I'm like great at. And if I don't have that, I fall apart. I really do. Like, I mean, for most people, that's what helps create stability, is like having those kind of systems in your life. I mean, very similar to business. Like, you know, a little bit of management in your life. That's how I look at it. That's what I got for you, Gemini. Honestly, it looks like a karmic test. There is a lesson about duality here, and it is a spiritual test. So when you get the Judgment card, that means choose differently than you did before. So whatever you did before, don't do that again. Whatever that is. I think people just like assume like, oh no, not the past, not a review, not a reconciliation. Don't bring up the past. I just want to block it. Sometimes it's not about blocking it, but you do got to deal with it. I feel like people just like, I don't know if it's like because of technology these days, you can block someone so easily. But in the grand scheme of things, the world is actually really small when you think about it. Like, I kind of think about like some of the people that I've blocked. I'm like, I've ran into them due to just like the universe making us cross paths. So who's not to say like that can't happen again? Just FYI, it might be like something like that, where you guys aren't ever really too far away from each other, but there's great distance, energetic distance. Brandon, let me know if this message is for you at all, because you're a Gemini. But also maybe if this doesn't resonate with you, check out your sun, moon, rising, Venus. Because that was like so specific. Whoever I'm reading for. Okay, last one. And then now I'm getting hungry again, so we will have to stop and get a snack. I'm so glad I did this early, you guys. Brandon, hey. I mean, yeah, it wasn't like the greatest message. But did it resonate? Let me know. I'm curious. Could you see how that fit? That was like a really odd message. Show me Libra for love. I can't remember your other two. What are your big three, Brandon? I just remember you being heavy Gemini. Show me Libra for love. Leo? Okay. Yeah, that does make sense. Libra for love. Show me Libra for love. Three of Swords, Justice. Queen of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the Ace of Cups. Okay. Well, it didn't start off so great. There could be like external influences when it comes to you and another person being together. There could have also been a third party. This could also have to do with health issues. I feel like it's more than a one situation, but look at all these cups, you guys. This person like loves you. Is trying to manifest you, wants to express emotion to you. Maybe even get you a gift, maybe visit, maybe plan a trip. I don't know. This person feels like really excited to see you when they do see you. I don't know. There's a possibility of also running into this person just because you're thinking about them so much. And there's like, okay, this is a weird message and I don't know where this is coming from. This is like a question about, was that real? There is an oracle card that comes to mind, and it's a card of a unicorn. And in the description, it explains when we experience divinity, we tend to question ourselves and wonder, did that really happen? Did I really feel that? Is it even real? And it's all about getting in touch with your intuition. There could be like a lot of like fears, insecurities of like going into the unknown. If like, I'm also getting like fears of it falling apart because maybe you guys have like tried something and it didn't work. And then thinking that maybe you need to close this cycle out, but I don't really feel like that's what's happening. You might actually have more support from the people around you than you might think if you were to pursue this. One thing's for sure, you guys aren't like totally on the same page. Like, the energies are kind of showing up way different. Like, you're going that way, they're going this way from a completely different stance. Like, you're more passion, they're more cups. And then there's something about business. So there might be like something that you guys end up doing together that you're able to bond over. That's fun. Feels creative, feels entertaining type of... I'm also getting acting, performing. I don't know. It's like a show-off kind of energy. Very interesting. Well, that's what I got for you, Libra. Well, thank you for everyone that was able to join today unexpectedly. I kind of like it best that way, although I know I have some people that rather me post and announce my live streams, but I don't know. We just gotta kind of go with the flow and wing it sometimes. I've been lacking like a little bit of inspiration and like having like way too many ideas and like not knowing what should be next. I just know that I don't want to do too much and be like really realistic. And I want to get to know my people. That's the fun part, to be honest. Butterfly. I don't have a butterfly on me, but I am thinking about getting a dragonfly. That was supposed to be my next tattoo, other than possible tarot card. I'm actually shocked that I don't have one yet, but it's definitely on the list. But thank you guys so much. Feel free to reach out to me on Instagram if you like to do Instagram. I like to get to know my followers and whatnot. And when I gravitated towards YouTube, I told myself at the beginning of the year that I was going to kind of fall back a little bit from Instagram. So now my posting is kind of a little bit different. Like, I don't know. I do clips. I'm not sure how much people love that. But I guess it kind of lets the Instagram followers know, like, hey, I uploaded something new on YouTube. But also a different form for me to like teach like the basics to people that are interested in this kind of stuff. And, you know, especially for people that are curious about like coaching and mentoring, like you really want to understand the verbiage, but also like the times that we're living in right now. Like, there's a lot of frauds and scams, and then with AI being like a completely new tool, I'm not scared of AI, but I know that there are a lot of people that are. It ain't going anywhere. Like, it's here to stay, and it's only going to advance. So you might as well just get with the program, man. Not that I like want to oppress like opinions about that, because, you know, with it being so new, there is like only so much that we probably know about it. But I have a friend that kind of keeps me informed about that stuff, and he's an AI consult as well. But with that being said, it's getting harder to use your discernment on what's real, what's true. And I think these days, especially with Pluto being an Aquarius, energy doesn't lie. You can fake, put a performance, put on an act, but you can't do it forever. You can't do it forever. No one can. And so we also have a Kazemi coming up where it's going to be like truths coming to light. And that's like following around the eclipse energy. March and April are huge months astrologically for this year. I would say those are the main ones I would probably focus on for a bit up until like August, and then I'm feeling November being significant for a lot of people. Those are the kind of months that come to mind, but we'll talk more about that as time goes on. You know? Aw, thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah. If you ever need a personal reading, feel free to reach out. I have all my links on the description of every video, the community page, as well as the profile page. And I do different kinds of readings, emailed readings, as well as virtual calls and pre-recorded videos. And I'm also a coach and a mentor. With that, I kind of like am wondering, do people like the idea of getting tarot readings with their program? Because I've found it useful, and that's kind of how I learned along the way. But I'm curious for the people that don't know tarot as much. I do have one coaching member that like doesn't read tarot, but he's not unaware of tarot. He actually owns a couple of his own decks, so he understands some of it. But if there's anyone out there that like watches this and like you really have no idea, never had your own deck, but you like watching other people do tarot and you're curious about it, let me know your thoughts because I'm curious. It is currently 2:33 here. Can't believe it. It still feels too early. So I'm gonna have a snack, but I'll catch you guys next time. See ya.